my mouth was not working. My tongue wasn't working. I mean, I stuttered. I couldn't get out the word, any words. It just wouldn't come out. I kept going. And I had sort of a routine, I guess you'd say. And I came to this one house. I knocked on the door. This gentleman came out. And I talked to him for a few minutes. But I didn't ask him if he was saved. I didn't present the gospel to him. I usually ask them if they're saved, and I tell them the truth of the gospel. And so I started, leaving and going to the next door, and Melissa caught me. And she said, "Why didn't you ask him?" And I didn't know what she was talking about first. I said, ask him what? She said, "Ask him if he was saved." I didn't ask him. And I said, "Well, you help me, because sometimes I forget. If I forget, you tag me and say, 'Hey, Dad, ask.'" And at first, that day and everything, it didn't hit me how precious that was. And then when I was studying the sermon, it just hit me. She understands. She understands it's all about the gospel. That's the most important part of anything that we do. It's on the foundation of the gospel. If we leave the gospel out, if we leave out glorifying Christ, anything we do, we're missing the mark. And bless my heart. And so, that's what we have to look this week. Tuesday is election day. Now, I know that people say politics and the Bible don't mix, but if it don't mix, then we might as well give up and just let the communists and the socialists take over this country and take away all our freedoms, because it does mix. It's mixed from the very foundation of our nation. But you know what the key is, and this is what causes me not to understand. Only 30-some% of registered voters vote. Think about that. And you may say, "Well, my vote don't count." Over 70% of people are saying their vote don't count, and it does. It messes up everything, especially for Christians to vote the right way. It totally destroys it. We have the right to vote. You know what? Most of the time what happens with people is when you lose that, then you remember how special and precious it is. And so verse 7 said, "Render." Render means to submit, to give to, therefore to all their dues. I'm going to stop there because that's really what I want to look at. That's what I want us to examine, investigate by God's Word. We render Tuesday, if you're 18 or older, to go to the poll and push that buttons, because I don't believe in straight tickets. I believe that's against God. I believe you vote for the man or the person with the Christian values, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But I don't believe you just push that lever or roll a lever. I don't believe in that. Because it says that's what's unique about the United States is we are, by God's grace, a constitutional representative republic. We're not a democracy. We have democracy, we have freedom, but democracy is law of rules. But we have a foundation of the Constitution, which we will look at, that our leaders are supposed to follow. And we're a republic that we are represented, that we go to the poll and we vote for that person. Now what happens? Because last election, before last, I voted for a person because they stood on everything that I thought. I investigated them night and day. That person went up to Washington, D.C., and he done everything that against what he stood for. What can I do? What I can do is Tuesday, I can get him out of there. That's the way our system works. Yeah, sometimes we get leaders up there and they lie. So we get them out. And if 70% more of God's people or whatever get together and get them out, they're gone. But the problem is indifference. I'm going to give you a couple of true happenings. And I read this last week. There's many of them, but I just brought these two down. I read of a church. I'm going to read this verbatim because I'm going to mess it up. I read of a church where the members thought it was against God's will to vote. They were concerned that a corrupt politician would win a local elections. The church members gathered together all-night prayer vigil. In the morning, however, they refused to vote, and the good candidate lost by fewer than the number of votes representative of those indifference. There's a man that was a professor, and there was an election coming up, and everybody was complaining about these politicians and everything. And came back to that after the class, and he made a law in his class. Anybody that didn't vote in the election could complain. And that stuck with these people. What does it mean to be a Christian citizen? What is it that we have that nobody else has? Well, first of all, we are granted by God to have authority. No. Jesus Christ left and said, especially to the church, you have authority. You have the power. And God has blessed us in America because He calls that authority that we might be able to go vote. Secondly, what is our task? Our task is to spread the gospel. You know why I'm going to vote Tuesday? Not just because that's what was pounding in my head all my life, but I'm going to vote because of what me and my little daughter went and done. We had the freedom to go knock on doors to spread the gospel. We had the freedom to be here this morning. But that could easily be taken away if God's people don't do what is right. Amen. Because we are responsible, and we will stand before the judgment seat of Christ about what we did wrong and what we didn't do right. And so that's what we have to go to our foundation. Our nation is special. It's unique. You know that one ad, I talked about this with Brother Mark and maybe somebody else. That one ad about the Ram Paulino, whatever, something about Aqua Buddha or something like that. You know what? Even though it made me mad, all these ads are just, oh, it's going to be with the TV and just slam it on the ground. But you know what blessed me about that? The Christianity was an issue. Ain't that awesome, man? Amen? That's an issue that being a Christian, not being a Christian, meant something. That was a blessing to me. Now, the blood swing was not a blessing to me, but that part was. That it meant something if you were a Christian. That's awesome. God's power is still with us. But we are responsible. Augustine, he said this, and I think this is really good. He said, those who are citizens of God's kingdom are the best equipped to be citizens of the kingdom of man. Because of, I'm going to read this too. The facts according to historian John Hallowell said, only through a return to faith in God, and this was in the 1900s, only through a return to faith in God, as God revealed Himself to man in Jesus Christ, can modern man in this society find redemption from the tyranny of evil. That's the truth. Because if we don't vote for, we don't vote for who's right, who stands on the standards, and I know that most people are going to go out this way, and I'm going to try to say this, Brother Smart. I have a hard time with this word. But most people are going to go to polls Tuesday, Christian and non-Christian, because of the fiscal, the economy. That's why they're going to go, because it's a mess. And they want new people in there to try to fix it. And that is part of their place, especially in the way that we have grown as a nation and the way it goes. But that's why people are going to go. That's why they're going to vote. But you know what? That's starting to strike out. Here's the thing that we must understand, is that because of Christianity, because of biblical standards and principles of men being voted into offices, we have had the blessings of hospitals, civil unions, abolition of slavery, modern science, elevation of women, regard for human life, great works of art, literature,